Excel 2016, Module 2, pages 96 through 99. On the top of page 96, please read about calculating averages. To calculate the average monthly sales for each store. First of all, your book always warns you between the sections. If you took a break, make sure that you're back in the right file and you're back on the Sales Report tab. All right, in cell P26, here's P, and there's 26. You can always check your name box to make sure you have it right. Enter in all caps the word average. Okay, and of course press your enter key to make it accept it, and that will put you into cell P27. In cell P27, enter the formula equals the average of C27 through N27. So equals average. As soon as you start to type, do you see how these formulas pop up right here? You can double click average, make sure you get the right one. Double click it, and it will accept it, and it puts in, as you can see, your first opening parent. So go ahead and enter it. It's C27 through N27. You can type it in, or you can come over here. But make sure you only go to N27. Don't go to O27 and get the total. That'll kill your formula, okay? So make sure it says C27 through N27, okay? If you picked up the total, get that out of there, and then press your enter key. If we go back to that formula, by the way, you can see that Excel put in that closing parent for me, okay? So you have that one in, and it should say 30,833. If it doesn't say 30,833, you need to go back and correct the error that's in your formula. Step number 4, copy the formula in cell P27 and paste the formula into P28 through P47. We're not doing that copy and paste thing, are we? We're going to click on the cell, and then we're going to use that nice little black fill handle right there, right hand corner, black plus, drag it down, and again make sure you stop, okay, right where it tells you to do one more, and that is P47. Perfect. All right, step number 5, select the range P27 to P47 if you don't already have it selected. Okay, P27 all the way down to here. And we are going to go to our Home tab in the Alignment group, and we're going to top align. All right, so Home tab, Alignment group, top align. And then in the font group, we're going to click the Borders button arrow, and we're going to select All Borders, Borders button, and it's All Borders. Go ahead and deselect, and you can see this is now formatted consistently with the other cells that are right there. Okay, on page 97, to add a double border to the state results. Select the range A27 through N33 containing the California monthly sales totals. So, A27 through N33, make sure to check this is just California right here. I'm looking at mine too, just making sure I have everything right. Better to check now than have to redo it later. Open the Format Cells dialog box. Okay, so we're going to right click, and we're going to go to Format Cells right there. In your Format Cells dialog box, click the Border tab, which is right there. In the Line section, okay, it says Line right here. Click the double line in the lower right-hand corner of the Style box. Here's our Style box. Here's the lower right-hand corner, and there's the double line, so just click on that. In the Presets section, okay, right here it says Presets. Click the Outline option, and that's Outline right there. The double border appears around the selected cells in the border preview. Take a look at figure 2-22 on the bottom of page 97 and make sure that your screen matches the diagram in the book. When you have that correct, go ahead and turn the page to page 98, and it says click OK, and we put in our borders. Repeat the same steps to apply the double borders to the range A34 through N36, A37 to N40. Okay, you can read all that. You can see all these different ranges we have to do. Basically what we're doing is we're going down to, whoops, missed it, to each set of cells, right, that we did just the states on, and we're going to put the borders on it. So there's a couple of different ways we can do this. So A34, I have A34 through N36 selected. We're going to do this one more time just so that you learn how to do it, and then I'm going to teach you the shortcut trick. So go ahead and open up that Format Cells dialog box again, and it was Line, Style, Double, Preset, Outline, OK. All right. Now select A37 through N40. A37 through N40. Press your F4 key. F4 is the repeat command, and it's going to repeat the last thing we did, which was to put on that double line border. So go ahead and press F4 and then deselect, and you're going to see that when you used F4, it went right around there. And we can go through each one of these states, okay, and you can just press F4. And it's going to pop those borders right on for you. Again, there's a couple of quick ways to do this, but I wanted to teach you about using your F4 key, which is the repeat key. So all you have to do is you do it one time correctly, you know, with your borders, the double outline. Then you make the next selection and you press F4. And as you can see, it did exactly what we did. It's the repeat command. So it repeated our last command. Okay, pretty simple so far. So just make sure you go to each one of the state sections and put that double line outline border on it. Okay, when you finish doing all that, we're going to look at the kind of the middle of page 98 and make sure you read about applying cell styles. It's actually pretty important. It's something that we use a lot. And then up on the top of page 99, to apply cell styles to the sales report worksheet. All right, we're going to click on cell B4, which reads sales statistics. Step number 2, on the Home tab in the Styles group, click the Cell Styles button. Okay, Home tab, Styles group. What they're talking about is this button right here, and I have to warn you that this is different on different computers, and your computer at home could look entirely different, and this palette could actually show up without you needing to do anything. Okay, so just kind of keep that in your head. As long as you know to go to Home, Styles, and you know the area that you're looking in. So for me right now on the computer I'm on, I have to hit this down pointing arrow to get the full palette. But on certain computers, you don't have to do that, and it's still the same thing. So just a little something for you to know. All right, point to the heading 1 style. Just touch it and watch your live preview on sales statistics. Okay, and you can see that this is now a 15-point bold font with a solid blue bottom border. Okay, now skip down to step 4. Move the pointer over different styles in the Sales Styles gallery and take a look at what happens to the words sales statistics. Okay, now the one we're actually going to use is title. So go ahead and click on title. And the title, which is 18-point blue-gray text to Calibri Light, is applied to B4. Select the range B5 to F5. So B5 to F5. And in the Styles group, we're going to make this one Accent 4. So again, Home tab, Styles group, drop that palette down, and let's go get Accent 4. So all you have to do is look through here, and you'll see that Accent 4 is right there. When you find it, go ahead and click on it. Next, we're going to go to cell A25, which says 2017 monthly gross sales. And we're going to apply the title style to this cell. So go ahead and come back up here. And we simply want to click on title. This would be a really good time for you to hit save, because we're going to deselect and we're ready to move on to the next video.